Good morning, students. Today we are going to learn a new chapter which is triangles. So let me write triangle definition first. A closed figure formed by three intersecting lines So it is a closed figure which is formed by three intersecting lines. So we can define this as a triangle. So triangle ABC. So in triangle ABC, already we know the basics. In triangle ABC, we have angles, three sides, three angles and three vertices. Angles are angle A, angle B, angle C. We can define angles of a triangle by using either one letter or by three letters. I am defining by one letter. Next, sides, we have three sides. Sides are denoted by two letters. AB side, BC side and CA side or AC. So sides, angles, last one is vertices. Vertices also we have three vertices. That is vertex A, vertex B and vertex C. Totally we have three vertices, vertex A, vertex B and vertex C. Now let us see what is the criteria for congruency of triangles. So first of all, let us see what is congruency of triangles. First, let us learn what is congruency of triangles. Congruence of triangles. Congruence of triangles. So in this congruency of triangles, let us consider two triangles here. First triangle name is triangle ABC. And let us take another triangle DEF in such a way that the corresponding sides are equal and corresponding angles are equal. It means AB side is equals to DE side and BC side is equals to EF side and AC side is equals to DF side. These are the corresponding sides and corresponding angles. Angle A is equals to angle D, angle B is equals to angle E, angle C is equals to angle F. So if I take two triangles in such a way that triangle ABC and triangle DEF, in which corresponding sides are equal and corresponding angles are also equal. So I have written here corresponding sides and corresponding angles are equal. It means that triangle ABC will exactly fix to the triangle DEF so that we can see only one image. So this we can say that the congruency of triangles. So by definition we can write the congruency of triangles as, so two triangles are said to be congruent if three sides and angles of one triangle are equal to corresponding sides and angles of another triangle. So by the above two figures what we have taken, we can say that triangle ABC is congruent to triangle DEF. Triangle ABC is congruent to triangle DEF. This is the symbol of congruency. Now let us see what are the different types of criteria of congruency of triangles we have. Now previously, before going to that topic, here we can mention that we have said corresponding parts. So that corresponding parts can be defined as that corresponding parts can be given as CPCT. We can write CPCT. So where CPCT stands for corresponding parts of congruent triangles. CPCT stands for corresponding parts of congruent triangles. Corresponding parts of congruent triangles. Now let us start the criteria of congruency of triangles. So what are the various criteria are there for congruency of triangles? So criteria of congruency of triangles. Congruency of triangles. So let us see the various criteria of congruency of triangles. The first criteria is side angle side congruency. So first criteria is SAS, side angle side congruency criteria. Second one is angle side angle congruency criteria. Third one is angle side congruency criteria. Fourth one is side congruency criteria. And the fifth one is right angle and hypotenuse and side congruency criteria. So totally we are going to discuss in this chapter 5 types of congruency of criteria: side angle side congruency criteria, angle side angle congruency criteria, angle side congruency criteria, side congruency criteria, right angle, hypotenuse and side congruency criteria. So let us define one by one. First let us talk about SAS congruency. So SAS congruency criteria. So here clearly it is there that two sides and one angle. If two sides and included angle, if two sides and included angle of one triangle is equal to two sides and included angle of another triangle. So here clearly saying that two sides and included angle. So by figures we can define like this. Let us take two triangles ABC and PQR. So we need to take here two sides. So I am taking these two sides. So here single ticks and here it is double ticks. We are taking and included angle here angle is B and here angle is Q. So here two sides and included angle of one triangle is equal to two sides and included angle of another triangle. So we can use for this SAS congruency criteria. Now here we can say that AB is equals to PQ and angle B is equals to angle Q and BC is equals to QR in triangle ABC and PQR. In triangle ABC and triangle PQR we can observe that AB equals to PQ. So according to according to SAS congruency criteria, according to SAS congruency criteria, we can say that triangle ABC is congruent to triangle PQR. Triangle ABC is congruent to triangle PQR. So there is the above criteria is accepted as true, so we consider it as an axiom. Why? Because there is no proof for the above theorem, so we consider it as an axiom. It as an axiom. Next, let us talk about the next theorem. So first criteria we have discussed SAS side angle side criteria. Next let us discuss angle side angle criteria. So our second criteria is angle side angle congruency criteria. Angle side angle congruency criteria. So here the definition is if two angles and included side, if two angles and included side of one triangle if two angles and included side of one triangle is equal to two angles and included side of another triangle then we can say that two triangles are congruent. Then two triangles are congruent. Then we can say that two triangles are congruent. Okay. Now let us start proving this theorem, angle side angle criteria. So let us take two triangles for proving this. So we need to prove that he has given in the statement that two angles and included side is there. So we need to prove that two triangles are congruent. So let us take two figures. Triangle ABC and triangle PQR, triangle ABC and triangle PQR, triangle PQR. Okay, while proving this theorem, let us write first given so here clearly mentioning that two angles, so angle B is equals to angle Q, angle C is equals to angle R, and BC is equals to QR. So let me write in given statement, given, what are given means, he is clearly given that angle B is equals to angle Q, angle C is equals to angle R, and BC side is equals to QR side. BC side is equals to QR side. So what we need to prove? We need to prove here triangle ABC is congruent to triangle PQR. So proof. So to prove this, we have totally three cases. So to prove, we have three cases. Three situations are there. First one, if AB is equals to DE, we are assuming that first case is AB is equals to DE. So let us take two triangles in triangle ABC and triangle PQR. So AB is equals to PQ here. We are assuming that if AB is equals to PQ, so here in triangle ABC and triangle PQR, AB is equals to PQ. That is assumed already. We are assuming this. Next, already given that angle B is equals to angle Q and BC is equals to QR. So here two sides and one angle is there. So according to SAS congruency criteria, we can say that triangle ABC is congruent to triangle PQR. So we can say that triangle ABC is congruent to triangle PQR. It is in the first case we are assuming that AB is equals to PQ. Second case we will assume that AB is greater than PQ. So let us see the second case. So case number 2, situation number 2 here, we are assuming that AB, if AB is greater than PQ, if suppose the side AB is greater than PQ, then we can assume that there is one more point. Here we can assume that one more point as F, which is there on AB. Let F be the point on AB. Let F be the point on AB such that FB is equals to PQ. FB is equals to PQ. So this we are getting from the given diagram. If FB is equals to PQ and already given in the question, angle B is equals to angle Q, it is already given in the question, and we are assuming that BC is equals to QR, it is also given. So if BC equals to QR, so we can directly say that according to SAS congruency rule, according to SAS congruency criteria, we can say that triangle FBC is congruent to triangle PQR. Triangle FBC is congruent to triangle PQR. So I can write corresponding parts are equal. So I can write angle FCB is equals to angle PRQ. This is CPCT I got from the, since two triangles are congruent, I can write the corresponding angles are equal. Corresponding angles are equal, but it is very clear in the picture that already there in the given that angle C is equals to angle Q. Sorry, angle R. Angle C is equals to angle R, which means angle ACB is equals to angle PRQ. So this is second equation. This is first equation. So from 1 and 2. So from 1 and 2, we can say that angle FCB is equals to angle ACB. Angle FCB is equals to angle ACB. So this situation is possible only when F and A and F coincide. A and F coincide. So if A and F coincide, only this situation is possible. Therefore, lastly we can write triangle ABC is congruent to triangle PQR. So in second case also we proved that these two triangles are congruent. Let us take the third case. So in case 3, if AB is less than PQ, situation here it is AB is less than PQ. So let us assume one more point here. Let us suppose this is F or E. Okay, E be the point. Let E be the point on PQ. Let E be the point on PQ. So here angles are equal. Such that we are adjusting the length in such a way that AB should be equals to EQ. AB is equals to EQ, and it is clearly given in the question that angle B is equals to angle Q given, and BC is equals to QR. This is also given in the question. So according to SAS congruency criteria, we can say that triangle ABC is congruent to triangle EQR. Triangle ABC is congruent to triangle EQR. So by corresponding parts, we can say that angle ACB is equals to angle PRERQ. This is we can write corresponding parts of congruent triangle CPCT. But we already know that angle ACB is equals to angle PRQ. This is already given in the theorem. So here right hand side equal, left hand side equal, we can make right hand side equals to right hand side. That is angle ERQ is equals to angle PRQ. So these two angles are equal if and only if E and P coincide. E and P coincide. So if E and P coincides, then these two angles are equal. Therefore, we can say that triangle ABC is congruent to triangle PQR. So this is the theorem of angle side angle, which is proved in 3 cases. Thank you.